Welcome back to another episode where we dive deep into the transformative power of prioritizing one's own needs and desires. Today, we're retaking an in-depth look at how embracing the just you philosophy can lead to profound changes in our lives, especially when it comes to finding success and fulfillment. So let's embark on this enlightening journey together. For many of us, the drive for external validation and recognition is deeply ingrained. We've even been conditioned to believe that external achievements and the approval of others are the benchmarks of success and self-worth. However, this relentless pursuit often leaves us depleted, anxious, and disconnected from our true selves. What if there was a different way, a path that led to a deeper sense of fulfillment and inner peace? Enter the Just You movement, a revolutionary approach that challenges conventional norms and invites us to prioritize our own needs and desires. When we say just you, we're not suggesting a selfish or self-absorbed existence. Rather, we're advocating for a profound shift in perspective, a redirection of our energy towards what truly matters to us as individuals. Imagine a life where your choices are driven by your passions, and your actions are guided by your core values. A life where success is measured not by societal standards, but by your own internal compass. That's the essence of just you. But how does one embark on this transformative journey? How can we move from a place of seeking external validation to one of internal alignment? The answer lies in understanding and harnessing the power of our minds. Our brains possess an incredible ability to adapt and change in response to our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. This inherent plasticity enables us to rewire our neural pathways, shaping our brains to align with our desired way of being. Neuroscience reveals that our brain structures can physically change in response to our intentional focus and repetition of certain behaviors. By consistently directing our attention inward and nurturing self-compassion and mindful observation, we can significantly impact our brain's functionality and structure. The key to this transformation lies in understanding the interplay between two crucial regions of our brain, the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex. The amygdala, often referred to as the brain's emotional center, plays a pivotal role in processing emotions, particularly those related to fear, anxiety, and stress. In an external validation-driven world, the amygdala becomes hyperactive, constantly scanning for signs of threat or rejection. This heightened state of vigilance stems from our primal need for acceptance and belonging. Throughout our lives, we've likely experienced moments when we felt inadequate, unworthy, or rejected. These experiences, though painful, have served as potent motivators, driving us to seek external validation to compensate for these feelings of insecurity. However, the constant activation of the amygdala in response to these perceived threats takes a toll on our mental and physical well-being. It leaves us perpetually on edge, ready to flee from or fight against any perceived danger. This state of chronic stress is detrimental to our health and can lead to a myriad of physical and psychological issues. On the other hand, the prefrontal cortex is the brain's executive control center, responsible for functions like planning, decision-making, and emotional regulation. When we turn our attention inward, we activate the prefrontal cortex. By engaging in practices like meditation, self-reflection, and mindful activities, we stimulate this area of the brain, enhancing our ability to regulate our emotions and responses. The prefrontal cortex acts as a counterbalance to the amygdala, moderating its reactivity and helping us respond to situations in a more thoughtful and measured way. Imagine the amygdala as a vigilant guard dog, always on the lookout for potential threats. When we focus on external validation, this guard dog remains in a constant state of alertness, ready to pounce at the slightest perceived danger. However, when we turn our attention inward and activate the prefrontal cortex, it's as if we've given the guard dog a set of calming commands. The dog relaxes, becoming more under our control and less prone to impulsive reactions. This is the essence of the Just You philosophy in action. By prioritizing our inner world, we gain the ability to manage our emotional responses and reactions, reducing stress and anxiety and freeing us to pursue our desires with greater clarity and purpose. As we continue to nurture this inner focus, we begin to see profound changes in how we interact with the world around us. Our relationships improve as we become more attuned to our emotional needs and boundaries. Our careers and creative pursuits flourish as we approach them with a renewed sense of passion and authenticity. And most importantly, we experience a deep sense of personal growth and fulfillment as we align our external actions with our internal values and desires. However, it's essential to acknowledge that this journey of self-discovery and transformation is not always smooth. There will be times when the pull of external expectations and the fear of rejection threaten to pull us back into old patterns. These moments of self-doubt and uncertainty are perfectly normal and should be seen as opportunities for growth rather than setbacks. With each stumble, we learn more about ourselves, our triggers, and the strategies that help us stay connected to our inner compass. The beauty of the Just You movement lies in its practicality and adaptability. It doesn't require drastic lifestyle changes or sacrifices. Rather, it's about making small, consistent efforts that add up to significant transformations over time. Start with dedicating just 10 minutes a day to a mindfulness practice that works for you, whether it's meditation, yoga, or simply taking quiet walks in nature. As you continue this practice, you may notice increased feelings of calm and clarity, better focus and concentration, and a greater sense of emotional stability. Moreover, consider how your relationships are impacted by this inward focus. As you become more attuned to your own needs and boundaries, you naturally communicate them more effectively to those around you. This newfound clarity can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections with your loved ones and colleagues. Your personal growth through Just You practices often spills over into professional realms as well. Many individuals who embrace this philosophy report experiencing improvements in their careers, creative pursuits, and financial situations. This isn't because external success suddenly becomes a priority, but because the internal alignment and clarity gained through Just You practices naturally lead to more fulfilling and prosperous opportunities. Embracing the Just You mantra is a deeply personal journey, one that unfolds uniquely for each individual. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's about finding what resonates with you and committing to it consistently. Whether you choose to incorporate daily meditation, mindfulness practices, or other forms of self-reflection and care, the key is to approach these practices with an open mind and a willingness to explore your inner landscape. In conclusion, the Just You movement offers a compelling perspective on achieving success and fulfillment in life. By shifting our focus from external validation to internal alignment, we can tap into the immense potential of our minds and brains. Understanding the interplay between the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex allows us to consciously shape our neural pathways, fostering greater self-awareness, emotional regulation, and personal growth. Embracing the Just You philosophy is an ongoing journey of self-discovery and transformation. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to showing up for ourselves every day. But the rewards are immeasurable, encompassing improved mental and physical health, deeper relationships, and a sense of purpose and fulfillment that transcends external achievements. So I encourage you to embark on this transformative path. Dedicate time each day to nurturing your inner world. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, and take small, consistent steps toward living a life that aligns with your deepest values and desires. Trust that as you continue on this journey, your life will unfold in ways that you've only dreamed of. You hold the power to create a life that is not just successful by societal standards, but truly fulfilling and joyful. Embrace the Just You movement and unleash the limitless potential within you. Thank you for joining me on this insightful journey into the world of Just You. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to show your support. Until next time, remember to stay curious, keep exploring your inner landscape, and embrace the transformative power of Just You.